Hi guys, Eric Pathy here at PickDawgz.com. Not since 2008 have we had 4 teams play in the Final Four, all 4 teams number 1 seeds. What are we going to do in this situation with an absence of information? We're going to take the highest favorite and fade it. Because if there's any opportunity for either dog to win, point spread dog, it's basically like even teams playing all around. Won't be a shocker if Auburn wins, getting 2.5 outright. Won't be a shock if Houston wins, getting 5.5 outright. Your complimentary selection is to take Houston plus the 5.5. If you want to pick up the Dime Club, head over to PickDawgz.com, click the Dime Club link, and purchase a week or purchase a month. If you want to find about my global betting syndicate information, such as the tennis that I offer, such as the soccer that I offer, such as the outrights in golf that I offer. We had an outright in golf last week. I woke up this morning to a client, said, man, you should start selling that tennis more actively. You swept overnight while we were sleeping. You're 13-7 this week. Said, thank you very much. But again, like I say on my radio show, what I offer is mainly for investors, not gamblers. If you look at the last week in the stock market, you see volatility, huge volatility. $1,000-point moves up, 1,000-point moves down, 1,000-point moves up, 1,000-point moves down. And now you understand how a guy like me views the sports markets. They're exactly the same. Watching the ticker in the financial markets is the same thing as watching the screens in sports. One of my clients sent me a text today. He goes, how do you handle the losing? I said, well, when you trade stocks, do you think every stock's going to go up every day? And he goes, no. I said, well, what do you mean? He goes, well, you were 0-4 today in baseball. I said, so? Who cares? I only bet underdogs, and I know right out of the gate, at the end of the season, for me to be profitable, I only have to win 40% of my games. But you don't get everything wrapped up in a nice bow where you win 1 and then you lose 1 and then you win 3 and then you lose 6 and you're 4-6 in the last. No. You're going to have days like today where you have to not let your emotions take over when the first 9 games on the board in baseball, all 9 favorites win. And this is what I said early in the season. You could easily bet every dog every day and scalp a profit going 40%, but you're going to have periods where the outside envelope moves. It's going to go from like 34% to 44%, but it's going to end at right about 40%. Right now, if you've bet every underdog this season, you're 38-71, which is 34.9%. If you've bet every favorite, you're 71-38, which is 65.1%. Now, the first 9 games that played, all 9 moneyline favorites won. Now, if I only play underdogs, how the hell could I have a winning day today? I can't. I had 4 of those dogs, and I went 0-4 at even money. What I explained to the client is you're focusing on W's and L's instead of alpha and return on investment. Who cares if I won 6 favorites today, laying an average price of minus 200. So I'm risking 12 units to win 6 units. Then the next day I lose 3 2-unit plays. I'm 3-6 and I'm even. I lose 4 units today. I win 2 dogs plus 200 or more. I'm even or up money. Every season, if you play underdogs, you're going to lose more games than you win and make money. But you don't get everything wrapped up in a neat bow. Just like you didn't open up your stock trading account today and expect not to see your balances way down if you were weighted and leveraged to the Dow or the S&P 500. Nobody wakes up and is shocked. Nobody wakes up and is shocked that the market was down 1,000 points today. It's part of the natural volatility of that market. It's the same thing when you're a sports bettor. I just got a text from one of my sources. Winner with the thumbs up. Winner with the thumbs up on our correlated parlay. So I had the 4 winners in tennis this morning. I went, unfortunately, 0-4 in baseball. Hit the correlated parlay tonight. That's what I'm saying, is if you're fully diversified, you're not hyper-focused in being emotional. The person that woke up this morning and sold everything in their stock portfolio, they're done. They have no shot of ever making money in the markets because they let fear take over. It's the same thing when you're a professional sports bettor and you're a syndicate bettor. If you watch the interviews that Micah does, Dave Miller does, I do, Costi does, we all have one thing in common. We're literally not affected by losing, but it works the other way. If you're not going to be affected by losing emotionally, psychologically, then you can't get affected by winning. So when that client texts me this morning and says, man, you should start selling these games, you're not aggressively selling tennis to everybody, you're 4-0. I go, oh, I didn't know I was taking my son to school. Oh, cool. That's it. Oh, cool. You got to be cool when you lose. You got to be cool when you win. And you got to not make rash judgments. So like I said, once again, if you're interested in winning and you're looking to treat your wagering as a business, not a losing hobby, head over to PickDawgz.com, click the link. And as always, take Houston as your complimentary selection. I explained why in the beginning. Good day and good luck.